Watch. This is not a quadratic, is it? At least not in its current form. But I can make it a quadratic, okay? See this denominator? I'm going to multiply it across, okay? I'm going to get this. Do you agree with that? I've just multiplied that denominator, and there's a y on the left-hand side. So this is y times everything on my denominator. You okay with that? And that's equal to this. Okay? It's all I've done. By the way, it's never equal to 0, that denominator. It's never equal to 0, so I can multiply by that. Like, I won't break anything. Okay? Now this is a quadratic. It's a quadratic, isn't it? I just need to shuffle it around a little bit, okay? Let's get it into general form. Shall we get it into general form? Because general form is kind of what we need to do all of this stuff. We'll put all of the terms on one side, because general form has a 0 on the right-hand side, right? Okay, so I'm going to get this. Let's think about it. X squared minus yx squared. I'm putting all of these guys over here, and then I'm just going to write 0 on the right-hand side. Minus 2x minus 2yx plus 4 minus 4y. You agree with that? I took everything on the left-hand side away from the right-hand side, and then I just switched it around, because that's usually the way I write general form. Okay? It's messy, but I can see the quadratic underneath there. One more step. Here are the x squareds. Here are the x's. And here is the constant term. Okay? So all I need to do is factorize, and then I'll see it's an ax squared plus bx plus c, just like every other quadratic out there. Okay? What's the a in this case? Factorize out. Okay, I'm going to get 1 minus y. Do you see that? Once I've factorized x squared, that's how many x squareds I have. Okay? How many x's do I have? This is a bit messy. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, plus minus 2y. You okay with that? I'm just very watchful for my signs. It's really easy to get confused with signs here. Okay. And then, just for the heck of it, I'm just gonna put brackets around this so you can see. That's c. Is that all right? It's ax squared plus bx plus c. It's just a quadratic. It looks weird because there are y's in there, but it's fine. It's okay. Actually, I want y's to be in there. That's exactly what I want, because that's what I'm trying to solve for. I'm trying to find some restriction on y, because I know there must be. I just don't know where it is. Okay. All right. So, what do I do from here? I want the discriminant, which is this thing under here, which you guys know, it's b squared minus 4ac. I want it to be greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. Okay? So let's give this a go. What is the discriminant? It's minus 2y squared, there's b squared, minus 4ac. There's the discriminant. Boy, it looks like a mess. Okay? But be patient with it. We can work with this. Okay? We want it to be greater than or equal to 0 so that I get real solutions for x. Because I know I get real solutions for x. Okay, I have to. So now I unfurl this there, okay? Now you could just sort of brute force it. I'll save you a bit of time because my emphasis here is not algebra. Like I don't want to, you guys can solve algebra, okay? So you can simplify this. I will show you what you end up getting. You get this guy. If you do your algebra right, that's what you end up with, okay? I could flip around my signs a little bit as well. I'll make that a minus, and I'll make that a plus, okay? And that means I'm going to be less than 0, okay? I did like 5 steps there, okay? So if you get a bit confused, that's okay. Just do it out. You'll see that you will arrive at this point, and the inequality must switch around because I want something positive, okay? It's just easier to deal with. Trust me that you'll get there. You have to factorize this guy. It's not especially nice, but it can be done. You should get this. 3y minus 1, y minus 3. From memory. Okay, let me check. Yeah, cool. Okay. So therefore, where are the solutions to this? A third, and 3. Right? A third and 3. That's where your solutions are. So that is where your range is. Let me say that one more time because it's such a big deal, okay? When you solve this quadratic, you factorize, okay? And then it's going to be, all right, he's between a third and 3. Those are the numbers.